Gentlemen, I'm going to keep looking down because I put my laptop down today because I thought I was going to be technically smart, but hey, we are having some technical issues. We are now going to jump into the Champions League, right? Sure. But we also missed the weekend games. We didn't discuss that. So I will just mix it a bit, right? So let's jump into Group A. I know you guys just want to get out of this part and let's continue talking football, but we have to jump into it. So we had United losing to Crystal Palace, sure, on the weekend. So we beat them in the Carabao Cup. The gentlemen were not happy, but it's going to stick. You'll see. Then they went on to lose again to Galatasaray. 3-2 at home. These are 2 home games. Gentlemen, 4 games lost at home.
After
I don't want us to talk about United. I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
I want us to talk about it a lot. You guys have been very calm this whole time. Is it time to panic?
Really, I think, yes, it is. This was a season whereby you say that the coach has his system.
Okay.
You got the goalkeeper, which you want. But also the management. He wanted another centre back because he knows Varane can't play 10 games in a row.
Yeah.
You understand? He's suffering with Lindelof now.
Sure.
So also that issue does have an impact on him. That his attack is good though. If you can see, they can score 3 goals, concede 4 goals. You understand? Which brings into the issue of the goalkeeper also. He knew the goalkeeper which he was buying.
Yeah.
He's not a shot stopper.
Okay.
But I need him. The defense has to prevent the shots from coming in. You understand? So I feel like he just needs to get, because already I can see that in the transfer they're already going for the centre backs.
Okay.
Already. So he just needs to get a solid defense. And then that's it. His team is gonna be there. Just let the guy do what he wants to do. Trust in his system. That's it.
Okay.
No, man. Ten Hag is the right manager in the wrong time. If Ten Hag was our coach, I think 5 years ago, things would have been better because then the Glazers had the appetite to spend on players and support.
He is the one who came with the cap, salary cap. So the Glazers, man, those guys say they have money.
But they don't wanna. They don't have. They have the money, but they can't spend it because of the FIFA player.
That's why we're taking players on.
Okay.
As I'm saying, right coach, wrong time. Because if he came 5 years ago, when we still had that spending capacity, we could have bought the necessary players for him to play the style of football he wants to play. I still back him. I'm frustrated as a United fan. I'm not panicking yet. Maybe December I'll panic.
Okay.
But for me, I'm looking for a top 4 finish. Okay. Look, last season he punched above his weight.
Yes, definitely.
We won something. We won a cup.
I think they say they will love you until it's time to hate you.
Yes.
Right? I mean, all United fans, some of them now are like, go.
No, man, it's premature. It's premature. Yeah, it doesn't help that we're going through the time that we're going through now, but it's a bit premature to say go. Look at Xavi. The time he spent there, went to Europa 2 seasons in a row. You understand? But now I feel like Barca is playing. I actually watch them now.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching Barca play. They have the talents that Xavi is looking for. Ten Hag will come right. He's a good coach.
Can I just add this question to you guys? Right? I was listening to ESPN today, right? Shout out to ESPN. I really thought by this season, you guys will be playing Erik ten Hag's football, right? But it's like he's more worried about the results because of the team he's managing.
Yes.
And every day he's not managing an Ajax team.
Yes.
He's managing a whole United team.
Correct.
You guys as fans, right? How do you feel? Do you feel like, Emina, get us results, get us top 4? Or do you feel like, Emina, we have an academy, right? If you feel like Lindelof is not good enough, bring in those boys, let's play our football. If we have to get out of, I don't know, okay, I don't know if you guys do want to. Obviously, you guys want to qualify for last 16. So, you understand? I'm sure you guys really don't care about Carabao Cup.
Sure.
Right? You might want to try FA Cup.
Sure.
Right? But I feel like you guys can tell me how you guys feel as fans, but I feel like at this point, you should be like, okay, Sharp, let me go fetch my man. let's play our football. Right now, it doesn't look like you guys are even close to playing your football.
I think the issue is he does want to use academic players. If we can see, he trusts more in the academic players than the senior players. If you can see, he benched Ericsson, for heaven's sake. Ericsson hasn't played much of game time this season.
Heart maintenance.
Yes, you understand. The heart is not there anymore. But he plays this boy, what's his name?
Maybe.
Yes, you understand.
He's good.
Yes. Also for the Casemiro issue, he was playing this boy who's injured. What's his name?
Kobe Mine.
Kobe. It shows that he trusts the academic players actually than senior players.
Sure.
So my issue is, why isn't he, maybe he hasn't seen someone in in the academy who can play that defensive role, which needs experience. I don't judge. Being a defender.
Yes, but I mean against your Crystal Palace.
Yes.
At the end of the day, I think right now, he might not say, but he feels under pressure.
Yes.
Wow.
So if he comes with an academy player and doesn't do well,
then it becomes
not only is he under pressure, but the boy is under pressure.
Yes.
An 18-year-old boy who's never played a Premier League game, who's still.
But how? Premier League is tough.
Premier League is tough because it's result based.
Yeah.
So he's under pressure to bring in the results. But if the results were there, I guarantee you he'll be playing more young boys.
Tell me, BK.
Because now he's under pressure.
What I want to hear from you guys, which one do you guys prefer? The results, or let's start playing our own football?
Look, at this point, I would make peace with us being out of the top four.
Sharp.
As long as we play our football.
Yeah, I feel like
creating our football.
Yeah.
I'm fine leaving the Champions League now because I think we might get embarrassed further on in the last 16, last 8, wherever, by another big team.
Okay.
I'm fine leaving the Champions League. I would say push for FA.
At least.
I would say push for FA. And if you get number 4, I'm fine.
And I mean, listen, I always say Europa is Europa. If you guys go to Europa, you are. It's where you deserve to be.
Yeah.
If you guys fight hard enough and you still go to Europa, you are a Europa team. It doesn't matter that your United should not be. Your squad is a Europa team. Hey, your squad is a Europa team. Sharp, United doesn't belong there. You can even tell your boys, Sharp, do you guys know that, for example, Barca does not belong in Europe? You know that very well. You watch Barca. But you guys, right now, you belong in Europe. I feel like you should really be working. I don't see it, guys. Honestly, I don't. When I watch you guys, I do not see the football that I thought I would see.
Yeah, it's taking time, man. It's taking time. It needs to sort it out very quickly. But I've seen clips like the game midweek where Rashford should have passed Welland to score.
Those are Tenor King. You understand? Tenor Kings like that. That's the football that we're looking for.
So it's fine. It is what it is. They are where they are. I'm confident that he will fix it, and we're gonna go on a good run because we faced most of the good teams. If you look at the top 8, we faced most of the clubs there. We faced Spurs, Arsenal, we faced Brighton. So we Palace, So we are thereabouts, and we're not the only team, but we're one of the few teams in that top bracket that have faced other top teams. You understand? So I believe we are gonna do well. Just go on a run.
So is it time to start joining the Tenor? I mean, last season, Brighton for me.
No, it's fine. Just
where's that energy?
Keep the energy up. Take it game by game. Don't panic. He's under pressure now. The players are under pressure. But I mean, I was watching them play against Copenhagen. Hoyland, that boy is a star. That boy is a star. Garnacho, obviously. Rashford can pick up the form. I mean, last season, second half of the season.
Yeah, he did very well.
Yeah, he picked up the pace. We just need to sort out our defense. Onana needs to acclimatize to his surroundings. I don't know what's happening there, but it's the second game where I think he's cost us.
So you feel like that was his fault in the Champions League?
There's no other way. There's no other
Should
way.
he have come or should he have stayed? Should he have trusted his defender?
Look, he caused the penalty.
Okay.
Fine. Penalty was missed. But the red card. Test out of the game killed us.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, so that's where you
That was my main
the first goal from Galatasaray.
A goal is a goal, man. It's fine.
Should he have come out? Listen, we're not all, I don't know.
I feel like the last goal he should have came out. The last goal where he was chipped. He went down early. I was disappointed because Icardi was there, raised his head, and then Onana went down. What else can I do? Chip him. So I was disappointed in that third goal. But man, it'll be better. I've seen him get a clean sheet, have a game of his life. I'm hoping for more of that. I'm hoping for more of that.
All right. Anyway, gentlemen, I'm happy that you guys are struggling. So it matters by day. Pretty, you watch Bayern this Champions League week. Talk to me. Are they struggling?
Nah, dog. It's the fact that I always say, dog, as a Champions, the reason why Champions League is so amazing, it's the fact that your big teams actually they come to smaller team stadiums, teams which you don't know any of.
Yeah,
you don't follow their league. You don't know anything about them.
Okay.
You understand? So Bayern, when you saw, you guys didn't see the game, but the man how I saw the game, Bayern went to the game without knowing the game plan of their opposition.
Sure.
They don't know how they play.
Forgive me, we don't have a ghost man today, so we have to ghost ourselves. Yeah.
They don't know how the opposition play. You understand? The team was not afraid of Bayern. It was like, oh, we're home, guys. Come to us. If you wanna come, you're coming.
Sure.
Bayern was pressing. First half, second half.
So it's not like they were, because when I was not watching the game, but I was on my phone.
Yeah.
I was like, how is Bayern really struggling?
Yeah. They were not struggling, actually. They were, if you could check the position which they had on the third half of the pitch, which is the opponent, they were there. It's just the finishing touch. The boys made sure that Hurricane doesn't have a touch. I think he had 2 touches the first half and 5 touches the second half. That's it. But then I said it before. I remember I was watching it and I was like, this game it needs a moment of brilliance. Just for Bayern to they need that one player which can say, fuck everyone around me. I'm gonna take this to myself.
Yeah, and that's what
that's what happened. And then after that you saw Uti. That's it.
Yeah.
Bayern, I think Bayern will forever be Bayern. They haven't lost a game in the Champions League, I think, for 32
seasons.
Yes. 32 seasons. 32 matches.
In the group stages.
In the group stages.
That's a record.
That's a record, bro.
They're
too good.
That's a record.
They are too good.
And to look at the previous groups, actually, the last group was hectic with Inter and Barca.
Don't count us at that time.
Yes, but you understand. Also, the previous
time and now.
I think for the past 4 seasons, this is the easiest group.
Actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So big up to Bayern, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. Shout out. Definitely shout out there. All right, gentlemen, as you can see, that's Group A. No time for panic, like BK said. PT, you also feel the same? All right. Anyways, okay. Do you want to comment on that?
Nah.
We can beat Copenhagen because we're going to play them
twice. Get your mojo.
6 points. Galatasaray is going to play Bayern. If Bayern beat them both times, then we're number 2 sharp. Okay. If we do our job.
That's another story. I doubt that we can beat them.
I mean, he was watching it.
They're good. I watched them the first game against Ghana.
They're very good.
So you guys are playing Brentford this weekend. Talk to me, gents. Just before the international play.
Wait,
give it your all. Or Trafford again?
We need a win, though. We need it.
Simply because you can't afford to.
You can't.
You can't afford to.
You definitely can't.
To make it worse, I wish we can make a statement which we made against Southampton, the lockdown season. Actually, we're losing. I think 4 games without winning.
Sharp.
And then we came back with 9-0. Yes, we need that statement. You need that statement.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you. So I just put this other game up. If you've got a chance, you guys should check out the Bundesliga. It's 80 days. but the title race is,
You win the tackle, you win the first game of the season.
So yeah, Bayern versus Freiburg this weekend. 2 points behind Bayern 04. They're in second place. Bayern 04 are in first place, playing Europa.
Yes.
Yeah, playing Europa. PK, you did say under Xabi Alonso, they're playing very well. All right. Yeah. I don't know if you guys want to comment on that. All right. Now your worries are gone. We're now going to move on to Group F. Right? We had Newcastle, who played Burnley on the weekend. They won 2-0. And then, of course, the big one, which was the Group of Death, where they beat Newcastle again at home. Gentlemen, none of us mentioned PSG, sorry. None of us mentioned Newcastle in the top 4. Are we sleeping on them?
Yes. Dog, they have all the resources they need. They have the oil man. The best thing, they have the oil man.
They have to sell at some point. Yes. I mean, I think January they have to come on. I mean,
they have to sell.
They have to.
No need to sell.
No. But financial fair play, right? Listen, next week I'm going to do a financial fair play video. Let's be honest. They've been buying.
Sure.
That's what they've been doing.
But the issue is injections. You understand? You can, even if you don't sell, if you have injections in your club, which you have so many sponsors bringing money.
Yes.
And Newcastle, according to FIFA, the rate, I agree FIFA fair play starts from the rankings of clubs.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
If you are ranked at a certain level, this how much you should have, this how much you should
be spending.
You should be spending.
But what I'm saying is that what now? This is their second season under the Oil.
But that was they were their first season of what doing well.
Okay.
You understand? So according to the FIFA rankings, Newcastle is still that relegation team, somewhere they meeting, you understand?
Okay.
But then they have the money.
So there's rankings for financial fair play.
Yes. They look at rankings. Yes. They look at ranking. So but for me, Dom, what they did to PSG, masterclass.
You were watching the game?
I saw the highlights.
Okay.
The masterclass.
Your comment in the group was like you're watching United.
No. They got the tactics right. They really did, because they were overloading the midfield. Once they lose the ball, I think within 5-6 seconds,
they've set up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they were clinical in their attack. Almiron was good, had a good game. Isak had a good game. They were pressing high up the pitch. I think
that's what they tried to do against AC.
Yeah.
And what annoys me, Uti, the same tactics which they use actually against PSG, it's the same tactics to use against Pep. You have seen your legs.
You have to. And if you're a small team and you play against Pep, or let me say you are the underdog, you can't sit back.
Yes.
You can sit back for a while, but
that's why Liverpool play.
Yes, you understand. Yeah. The man, how I saw I think it's the third goal or fourth goal.
Okay.
Whereby they set a crack.
It's both.
Yes. They set
even
the
first one.
Yeah.
Even the first goal.
Yeah. You set a crack. You know that your Brighton, your City is gonna play from the back.
Yeah.
Let 3 players, 4 players look like they don't wanna press. Immediately the keeper starts the ball, you press. One player against one player. So that's it. It was wonderful. I hope they can keep that pressing mentality. Actually, it's evolution, football evolution. If you play
until February, I was actually worried if they would keep it up in the second half as well. Much to my surprise, they were there. They were pressing. Like it was like I'm not watching PSG, but
Enrique got his tactics wrong. Rumors are he was playing
4 attackers.
Yeah, he was 2 attacking,
2 midfielders. So he suffered though. Because those boys overloaded that midfield.
So I'm guessing
Bruno had a beautiful game.
Enrique thought it was going to be
sit back.
A
low block.
That they're gonna respect us, but no.
How do you know?
From the first minute, even before the game, the stadium, black and white.
Yes,
the noise.
That's what I wanted to come to. Actually, it's their best Champions League home game in years, though. Obviously, as a coach, dog, you have to. Your coaches, you have so many coaches, 5 coaches, and there is no one brain which can say, dog, these supporters having watched a
Champions League.
A Champions League
in
game
14 years,
here.
I think.
In 14 years, though. Obviously, it's gonna be sold out. You understand?
Yeah.
The supporters are gonna be crazy there. The atmosphere is gonna be crazy.
Yo,
The pressure is gonna
it was
be
like
crazy.
Enfield.
You control the game from the midfield. You calm them down. If you play your football, make them want the football. Actually, now the crowd comes back because they can't cheer. You remember a crowd? It cheers each and every moment we win the ball. If each and every shot we take, they cheer it up. If the home team has the ball, it's more problems. It's gonna hype the players actually.
No, but I was disappointed most of all. You could rate the whole team whatever you rate them.
Okay.
But I think Luis Enrique has to have the least in terms of rating.
Yeah.
Because where's your in-game management?
That's what I was saying. Like, how do you not change? You
How-
can
how-
see very low
you can
block,
see-
you know.
You can see your team is suffering. You can see when the Dele gets the ball, 2 men are on him. Like, it's not easy for him. 2 men are on him. When he tries to pass the ball back to the midfield, there's an extra man
Sure.
there receiving the ball for Newcastle, intercepting the ball. So for me, it's
So
not
Enrique is the villain.
I think
I
so.
was disappointed in PSG. I didn't watch PSG. But I was disappointed.
Nah, this season, honestly, I don't see it.
So do we delete this season from Mbappe's?
No. What I wanted to say about Mbappe, he doesn't want to play for this. I saw it.
What I'm saying, we delete it.
He doesn't want to play
Yeah,
for this.
delete it.
Mbappe would lose a ball. After losing a ball, just look back and even the commentators after were saying, this boy is lazy. And I said to myself, guys, he doesn't want to be there. He wanted to leave. These guys didn't want him to. He wanted to leave. He doesn't want to be there. And it's showing.
But I also Enrique did comment actually. I forgot to. It was like he got the tactics wrong.
Okay.
He took
said
it.
he deserves
He's-
more than a lose.
Yeah. So he, as a coach,
I love you,
he-
I'm sorry.
as a coach, big up to him. You take the phone. Because for me, as a coach, you can see my tactics are wrong.
Do something.
Real good. Sharp. It's
Even
not.
that-
Yes, it's not an issue to make a sub after 25 minutes. Whenever you make a sub, talk to the player. Sorry, boy. Don't
Save the
try.
game.
Yes. Let me save the game. I got the tactics.
Surely you can come back from one.
Yes.
Exactly.
But now,
But if you can see in 15 minutes that they're not playing no block. And
Change.
guts.
now we have Dembele who's not tracking back. You have Mbappe who's not tracking back.
And even the young boy wasn't taking that. I don't know who's name.
The striker, Gomez.
Gomez.
Yes.
Nah, guys.
All right, gentlemen, let us move on to.
So what are we saying, gentlemen? 2 games in so far.
Mhm.
Group of death. Who's your 2 progress?
For me, I
PSG was still on top.
And
no.
And Newcastle.
For me, it's Newcastle and Borussia Dortmund.
Okay.
Trust me, Dortmund.
Okay. I have to start writing down these things.
Yes.
Because I keep forgetting what we always
Now
say.
we can go back to the video.
Yeah, but I remember now we have to remember which video.
PSG
Yeah,
Newcastle.
yeah. PSG and Newcastle. So PSG has to gonna go. Honestly, Dortmund at Dortmund.
Dortmund Europa.
Yeah, Dortmund at Dortmund. You think AC? I mean, they've got a point.
Nah.
With a group.
Nah, I'm not giving them an inch.
It's still 80 days. I'm just gonna show the group.
No ways.
Okay.
But you can look at the group. It's group of 10 for a reason. Juventus,
3-2-1.
Dortmund, the next game, they can top the group.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
AC can top the group.
Dortmund are playing PSG. No, they're playing Newcastle.
Newcastle out.
Ooh, I wanna see Newcastle again. At home.
He's
Dortmund.
He's.
They're going. I wanna see this.
You understand?
I wanna see
So if they push for a win,
Newcastle. AC.
Dortmund.
Oh, Dortmund.
they can-
Let's say, for heaven's sake, Dortmund wins the game, AC wins the game. You understand? It changes the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then again, it's back to it's group of them.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
it. Yeah.
Gentlemen, Newcastle play West Ham this weekend. Talk to me.
You'll never know.
Draw. Yeah, I do trust
Yeah,
West Ham.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do trust West Ham on that. In anyways, again, I'm gonna say this: Bundesliga title race is a bit nice right now. Dortmund are playing Union, who are also in the Champions League. They are 2 points behind by 04. Dortmund are in 4th place. Then we go to Group G. I don't know if you guys want to say much about this. Just gonna give you the results. Okay, so AC and Dortmund drew. City lost in the weekend against Wolves, right? 2-1 away. Then they went to Leipzig. They won 3-1. I really thought they were gonna lose this one at some point. The other game was Red Star versus Young Boys 2-2. Sharp. Now, me and Peter were discussing this before the channel started. Julian Alvarez, right? Haaland is suffering, right?
Sure.
Should Pep have the guts to say, yo, this is a new system. There's no Kevin De Bruyne, right? I'm going to put in Alvarez. I'm going to put you maybe in the 70th minute. You come in and you get used to. We are no longer just playing. Now we're carrying the ball. Because I can see, dog, Haaland is waiting for that pass that now there's no that.
ADD pass.
Are we saying Pep should have the guts to do that?
Look, I feel his presence alone at front is enough to distract defenders.
Okay, there's a distraction part, and then there's Alvarez who's actually scoring.
Yeah, no, you guys will then have to come to terms with Haaland now being their ghost.
But that's how it is.
Are you hearing this?
But it is what it is. No, it is what it is.
Guys,
that's how it is.
It is.
That's how it is. Okay,
listen.
I like Haaland. Okay, listen. Haaland, the man, how he's playing, yeah? The game plan is there. That's his Pep's game plan. We're not drag the defenders.
Sure.
You open spaces for Daku, Goku, your Goku.
Yeah.
You open
Yes,
you open spaces for Foden, for Alvarez. You understand?
Yeah.
They have more spaces than you. But it's okay. You're gonna be there. If the chance comes, you can score. But the main part of the system, you drag
It's
defenders.
a team. Yeah.
It's a teamwork.
And then now,
Imagine
he put himself under pressure.
He's
Last season he was scoring hat-tricks. He was scoring goals like nobody's business. So this season, it's what City fans
I expect
typical, are expecting. But now, teams have sussed him out. They figured him out. All he can do now, most games, not all,
is just to be a threat.
just to be a threat. Just to be there, open spaces like producing for other people to like Foden, like Alvarez.
But not Vegas, guys. Come on.
He is Vegas.
You see why I hate this?
Let's continue.
okay.
See why I hate
It's not vehicles, ne? When
guys
it
are
comes to the finishing
You guys
part.
already know how to that.
Okay.
You guys, Bruno, who thrives on passing strikers, he could not. In his heart, he was like, no.
I'm not passing.
I am not.
That's what I'm saying, because they know that vehicles can finish.
Okay.
Yeah. But what he was bringing in the team, he was saying that drag all the defenders so that I can. That's why Rashford was scoring.
So what are we saying? Okay, let's right now. There's no Kevin De Bruyne. We know that he thrives under Kevin De Bruyne.
Sure.
Maybe he's having a bad spell.
Besides having the bad spell, for me, it's having nice game time.
Okay.
If you can check, Haaland is playing.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's playing.
Yes.
But Alvarez is scoring.
Yes.
sure.
So what are we saying?
Alvarez is special.
No.
He's the wonder boy.
Who are we playing? Should Pep have the guts? That's what I'm asking.
No. You shouldn't bench Haaland. Haaland, listen, if you bench Haaland, Alvarez won't score. You understand? He has the capacity to score outside the box, yes, which Haaland doesn't have. I agree. I always complain.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
always complain.
Yes. But then, why do you have so much space outside the box to score? Because defenders are busy with 2 defenders are with Haaland.
Okay.
You understand? So now I have the chance to
now
make space and shoot.
he's not under pressure now to score all the goals.
Yes.
Okay.
If the
It's a
team
team
was
effort.
not scoring, it was gonna be an issue because the team is not scoring. Our main striker is not scoring, but another striker is scoring because of what? Because of you. Technically, and it's not.
They miss like Brighton now top scorers in terms of the teams that are scoring.
Yeah.
Most. I think Liverpool is one there, but
Continue.
it's fine. It's fine. It's working for them. Like you're saying, they're not suffering
Yes.
because they're coming out with wins. Yes, they had a loss. Now, and fantasy players, people are suffering. because Haaland is always the
Andres
captain,
has to be the captain.
but he's playing for the team now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it should be.
Why? Okay, tell me, like, if Pep does remove Haaland,
He doesn't remove him per se.
you are playing him on
Yeah.
your
Bench.
9 minutes.
Yeah.
He's
Not 9 minutes, but
15 minutes, 20
get
minutes.
used to the system. Make him hungry.
Yes, but then he's angry. You can see the boy.
The boy is
is
hungry.
The boy is hungry.
You don't need to make him. It's
he,
like you are making a shark hungry. A shark is hungry.
he's hungry, dog.
Like, you don't need to.
He wants to score, dog. If you can
Yes.
see that boy, dog, he says, dog, give me the ball. I'm here. Give me the ball. I guarantee you, the keeper is gonna save it. Even when he shoots, when he has those shots, most games surely the odds are 1:5. Surely, when he shoots, it's gonna come back, rebound, and then someone else finishes. You understand? He's there. He's hungry. But then when you are trying to say Haaland has to come to the system and collect the
They
ball,
were spoiled last season.
he's playing like you.
I'm not saying he should come and collect the ball.
Play like you.
What I'm saying is that he must. I understand that he's playing. I'm not saying that Haaland is now where going. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
What I'm saying is that the system right now is ball carrying, right, and moving the ball there.
Sure.
They're saying not for Haaland to come and carry them, sure, but he has to get used to the fact that him now, there's no Kevin De Bruyne. Maybe there's no Bernardo Silva that much.
Okay.
But he has to get used to the system. We're carrying the ball now.
But that's the issue. Strikers like Haaland. That's why we have to appreciate the goods. Ronaldo can come, he can play as a striker. Some games, whereby he just thinks like Haaland, he will score.
Sure.
Sometimes he will carry the ball and take on defenders.
Yeah.
But Haaland doesn't have that.
That's what I'm saying.
skill.
They're carrying the
You
ball.
understand? It does. Another issue. If you could check players who can carry, his physicality doesn't allow him to.
No, but it does for me. Honestly, he's Haaland.
He is physical, but you see him. You understand? He can't just
dribble.
he can't just dribble past.
For me, it's not about the dribbling. They say, I hear what you're saying. For me, it's similar. When you have a chance, try something. Haaland, for me, got used to, apparently it's Holland, got used to the fact that if we get the ball, as long as I run into that box and be smarter than the defenders, of which that was our system last year. That was a system.
So right now,
but right now you need
an Aguero type of stuff.
Yes.
Which comes to our argument. He doesn't have the skill. You understand? The skill to just let me go back.
Okay.
And then maybe defenders dog. Mina as a defender, if you're outside the box, you're Haaland, do your things. As long as you're not outside the box, inside the box.
That's what my issue is.
Yes, I have been crying about
that.
That's my issue. Dog, stay in training. Learn to shoot outside the box. Learn to do something.
I know Pep says pass the ball all the time.
Fuck Pep.
But dog, Haaland should be like at some point.
You know, this reminds me of what? When the first Messi moment actually. When Messi, like, I think Barca were losing. Pep was the coach back then. And then he took the ball. Yes, they were losing. Yes. And then he took the ball from the middle. He dribbled everyone. Pep was watching him. And then after he dribbled everyone, all the players watching him. And then after they uploaded, Pep, that's why he started to. I have to give you this. You understand? Sometimes as a player, you are given instruction. Improvise.
I'm sure Pep is screaming at Doku there.
Pass. But then let me embrace my football. You understand? Let me embrace my football and do what I want.
All right.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, let us move on. So I did say Red Star and Young Boys drew 2-2 in that group. So this is almost an obvious group right now. On the weekend, the big one before the international break, Arsenal versus Manchester City.
It's gonna go down.
It is.
This one, because I see City losing this one.
I was good to see this.
Yes, without hate though. I see City are playing the football, but then the hunger of that Arsenal team. They are the only two clubs now, Liverpool and Arsenal, which haven't lost any game.
Okay, but how fit to Spurs don't
Oh, also Spurs.
Hey, don't do
And Liverpool. Liverpool, they
Liverpool,
lost
they
as
lost
well.
one,
Yes,
yeah.
it's Spurs and Arsenal
Yeah.
only.
And we
That-
should talk about that. Yeah.
Yes, you understand.
Yeah, definitely.
It's something which it shows in the Arsenal team. Yeah, we don't want to
The
score
spirit.
so many goals, but we'll get the results.
Sharp.
Those are the mentalities of champions.
I mean, honestly, Arsenal, sharp. They lost the league last year, but they needed that. Do you understand?
Yeah,
They needed to say, hey,
yes,
sometimes it's not about
yes,
playing flashy football.
switch on as a team. There are some who Brighton dog each and every season now, 2 seasons, I think 2. They've been playing amazing football.
Yeah.
But then as the team, they are lacking that
Yeah, at the end of the day, you have to
fighting thing with
you
dog.
have to.
We have to fight for this. So Arsenal, I think they needed that though. But you can see that they have that spirit with team. But I just feel at the Champions League, they look like a different team.
We're getting there.
You understand? They look like a different team in the Champions League, but at the league, they look also as a different team. But for me, against City, he has a point to prove. Arteta, he has so much to prove. He hasn't won a game against Pep.
2-1.
He won one.
He won one in the FA, but he needs to prove himself.
I don't know if you count the Community Shield as well.
Oh yeah. Okay, sharp.
If we beat City, I can tell my team, we're one step ahead now. That's the only team. We're fighting, forget about the other teams. We're fighting against City for the title.
But I am going to go a bit different with you guys. Listen, right now I'm not saying that City are playing the best football.
Yeah.
I'm not happy at all. It does feel like last season when Arsenal were way ahead. I feel like City needed this game from my side. Like the players needed to feel
the comeback.
A big game.
Yeah.
You understand? They need to feel like now we are actually in a title race.
Yeah.
So I am gonna.
Which is why I was happy they lost 2 goals.
Yes,
so
I was actually happy.
It's
also.
not a landslide.
Yeah. All right. Again, Bundesliga, Leipzig play Bochum. They are 3 points behind by 04 in 5th place. Gentlemen, let us move on to Group B. So we're just talking about Arsenal now. So they won 4-0 against Bournemouth, and then they lost 2-1 to Lens. It's called Lens. I've been saying Lens my whole life. So it's called Lens. Havertz scored in that game. I don't know if that's a good thing. Are we sleeping on this group?
Yeah, for me, it's another group which I can say it's group of death. But we know though, come on, look at the teams which are there though. We know Seville wants to go to Europe.
That's the plan.
Yes, they want to go there. Though. But where they are, that place.
Where they are fine.
Comfortable.
So next game they need to lose.
Yes, and then they win the other game. We are cruising nicely. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
So, but for Arsenal, like Arteta is smart though. Let's not. He took the smart of Pep somehow. He's smart that guy though. The manner how the previous game actually, I told Terence, the manner how they made Havertz to take the penalty to boost his confidence and to remove the critics actually away from him, because everyone was saying he's the flop. You understand? Which now the team says, okay, now he's scored in the Champions League. Now it's 2 games scoring in a row, which is a boost to him. I used to love him the time, him and Pulisic in Chelsea. I used to love them a lot. So I want to see more of him, actually. You understand? So I feel like that team, dog, it has the chemistry which they need. The players are united, actually. So yeah, I think.
Gentlemen, we are really trying to go back to Europe.
They're going back.
Last minute goal.
Well, they are going back.
Last minute goal.
As long as they keep the goal difference nice, like the monitor everything. Yeah, sharp.
The white ball.
It's sharp.
It's their camp.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Messed up.
Look, on some level, from my side, I don't feel it's a group of death. Arsenal should go through. I just feel like Arteta wants the league more.
Should be who? So okay, Arsenal go through. Who's your number 2?
I would have said PSV.
Would it?
But I'm disappointed in. But they faced tough game. First game was against Arsenal. Away.
Yeah.
But I would tip them to beat Lens the third game.
Sharp.
And I would say Arsenal and PSG go through.
Okay.
Lens last and Sevilla.
Okay. All right. We already spoke about Arsenal versus City, of course, this weekend. PSV are playing Sparta Rotterdam. Another interesting title race.
Yeah.
If you are if you love football, you can follow that. So PSV are 3 points ahead, second placed team in the Dutch league. Spain would know it to be found. Ajax are 15.
Yeah, which is why I'm saying, guys, Ten Hag is a good coach.
Yeah.
We don't appreciate him now, but he's a good coach,
Yeah.
considering how far Ajax have fallen
Yeah.
of the top.
Since.
Yeah.